Yo, it's your boy fortnite Blaze 9 coming at y'all with another video. And today we're going to be discussing cross-platform play. As y'all may know, yesterday PlayStation announced that they are letting us play. They're letting us finally do cross-platform play. Now this is big. Okay, first reason why I think it's big. We finally get to settle that score with that dude that we all know on PlayStation that think they're really good, and we finally get to play with our friends that we finally get to play with our friends that have a different console, especially if you have the Switch or the PlayStation 4, or you're on Android, or if you're on Nintendo, you know. So it's good in that regard. And another thing is just like it's gonna open it up to more just Fortnite. If we could get cross platforms on other titles like FIFA, Madden, 2K, who knows where this can go. This could go pretty far. This could go really, this could be big, and this could be really big in the best way possible. And I think it's just gonna make it even funner to play online now, like, because you're not bound just by one console now. You can play with anyone, and I find that is really, it's just I find that is really cool. And I thank PlayStation for finally getting that stick out their ass and letting us play with other people besides them. Because a couple months ago they announced that they'll never do crossplay, and then I don't know what happened to make them just want to just start. I guess they saw all that money. They had the money eyes, and they were like, "Oh well, we're gonna get paid for this. We might as well try it." Everyone knows it's in its beta, but you know what? It doesn't matter. If it's in its beta, it doesn't matter. We finally got it. It's finally a thing. It's just one of those instances to where, you know, we finally got it. It's finally happening, and everyone knows how much everybody in the Xbox community and the PlayStation community wanted this. Because we all know that people brag on. There's a lot of people who brag that they're the best on PlayStation, and there's a lot of people who brag they're the best on Xbox. Now we get to settle the score. Now we get to see who's the best player, period. Because everyone on Xbox thinks they're good. Everyone on PS4 thinks they're even better. So now we get to see where this goes. And I'm just happy about that, man. And let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comments. And like, is this going to be good for the gaming community that we finally have a cross-platform play now, and that how it's going to change how we play and interact with each other online? And it's just going to be good for the gaming community, or is this going to be bad? I just want to know your opinions. And like I said, man, if this is how it starts with Fortnite, we don't know when it's going to end. We don't know when this chain is going to stop. This might continue to happen with Black Ops 4. This might continue to happen with Fallout. We don't know how many other games that this might affect. In my personal opinion, I hope it affects all games. I hope this is not for a little amount of time. I hope they do this for a duration, and I hope PlayStation and Xbox continues to work with each other to make sure that we have a really good system to where we can play and interact with each other's online. You know, like, it makes perfect sense to finally do this. The gaming community was pushing for this for months, and not even months. The gaming community was pushing for this for years now, and now that this is happening, it's just kind of it's kind of surreal. it's kind of surreal that we're finally getting to experience this. You know, it it's crazy that it's crazy because you think about it. A couple months ago, we weren't even close to anything like this. I thought this would never happen, and now it's happening. Of course, everyone knew that you could play with each other if you had a PC or Switch, but now it's just this changes how the game is going to be played. This changes everything about Fortnite. This changes everything about gaming. Like, this is one of the most. This is probably one of the best things to be announced in the gaming community in a while. I can't think of anything bigger than this. And if you feel like this is gonna be good, like I said, comment down below if you think this is gonna be good for the gaming community, or if you think this is bad, comment down below. Leave a like if you think that this is gonna be good. You know, crossplay is just something that we all push for, and I just think it's crazy that this is actually happening. Like, because you would never thought PlayStation would budge. You never would have thought PlayStation would just gave in on Xbox's demands that they needed crossplay. Like, and everyone knew Xbox pushed for crossplay. Everyone from Xbox knew they pushed for this, and that they wanted it to happen. But you know, everyone knew it was the PlayStation. Everyone knew it was PlayStation that didn't want this to happen, that didn't want this to go through. Because PlayStation was money hungry. But now that we see that they're cooperating with everyone else in the gaming community, with the Xbox and the Switch and the PC gamers and even the Android gamers, this makes it that much funner now. That makes Fortnite that much funner. This is going to spike the interest in Fortnite. Everyone knows that Fortnite was kind of dying. It was dying. It needed a little spark, and this is what it needed to bring this game back. And if this is what it took to get Fortnite back on the main stage, back on the map, they knocked it out of the park. They knocked it out of the park. It's something that it's gonna change. It's gonna change how we play online, bro. It's just gonna change a lot. And because we now get to see who's the best players. We now get to see who are better players. Well, we can stop the Twitter beef about who's the better players on Xbox or PlayStation. We can finally settle those scores online, where we can finally 1v1 our friends that think they're the best because they have a PlayStation 4, and we can finally and vice versa, you know. So if you really think that this is good for Xbox and PlayStation, then let me know your thoughts in the comment below. Thanks for watching the video. See y'all guys next time.